How's it going, everyone? It's Badger here. And, we talk a lot about all it would take is just go back to some good writing. Just go back to good writing and people will show up. And that's what's happened with Reacher. Something that has managed to sneak through because, man, they're hit or miss over there at Amazon with the Wheel of Time and Rings of Power. Jennifer Salke also passed on a Conan show with the showrunners from that then went on to go do House of Dragon for HBO Max, now just Max. But Reacher doing insane numbers. We'll get to that in a second. Alan Ritchson almost wasn't their Reacher because of all things because he was too short. He's 6'3". Reacher in the books is 6'5", something they clearly didn't care about when Tom Cruise was in. It was Reacher in the movies. But Richardson was on Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. He talked about how he had to convince them. They actually passed on him the first time. He had to put on more, as if the man wasn't already big enough, having just come off of doing the Titan show where he played Hawk, and he was pretty big. He bulked up even more, maybe wore a pair of boots. Yeah, he had to convince them. I fought really hard for Reacher, Richardson explained. It took months and months and months to convince everybody I was the guy. I was passed on the first time. I was passed on in the very beginning of the process, like everybody was. And I think that's because I'm 6'3" and Reacher is 6'5". Clearly, yeah, they were going with a very authentic version of Reacher this time, probably as a counteraction to some of the counter or the arguments last time. But thankfully, Richardson got it. It's really good. And because of that, people are showing up. We have here from the Hollywood Reporter, streaming ratings for Reacher still big in the second season. I think they're compared to the rating and streamings of other things. We have right here, the series based on Lee Child's novels had 1.69 billion minutes of watch time for the week of December 11th through 17th. Season two's first three episodes debuted the 15th, December 15th. Viewing time for the week also includes the 8 episodes of season one, because of course everyone went to what, but that's the point. It was also strong enough that a lot of people that had already watched it went back and watched it again, just so they could refresh. That's within 10% of Reacher's total for its series premiere week of 1.84 billion minutes, which is a lot. The 1.69 billion minutes for Reacher put the series in second place overall in Nielsen streaming rankings for the week. Netflix movie Leave the World Behind repeated as the overall number one title, edging up to 1.95 billion minutes of viewing from the 1.92 billion the previous week. So the point is, it's second. People are watching it, and thank God. I hope this shows them that they can return to traditional story. And by the way, there's a neurodiverse female person of color with dubious sexuality characteristics that in any other series would have been horrible and cliche and forced, and it was great. Her scene with another actor is the one that got me to cry. I think it was the 5th episode. Beautiful, beautiful. It just goes what I've always said. You can have all the messaging and representation you want, but it doesn't matter unless you have good writing to go with it. And this has good writing to go with it. So yeah, if you're not watching Reacher, please, now is the time. Watch Reacher, the 3rd season. So don't worry, you won't get screwed on a cliffhanger. Season 3 is already being filmed. So, and based on these numbers, I would not be surprised about a season 4 and 5. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And we will see you on the next one.